Welcome to Hunting Pixie Dust, your guide to hunting down the perfect souvenirs and magical moments on your next Disney visit. My name is Heidi.
My name is Mark.
Today, we are talking about money-saving tips for your next Disney visit.
All right, today we have 6 quick tips for you. Tip number 1, strollers cost about $15 a day to rent in Disneyland. But what you can do is you can pick up a cheap stroller at Target. Usually they go about, you can get really cheap ones, about $12, $14. There's actually a Target on South Harbor, less than maybe a mile and a half away from the park.
Walking distance.
Walking distance,
Well, not exactly. It's about a 15-minute ride.
Yeah, it's about a 50-minute, but it's fairly close. You pick up a cheap stroller, and you can bring that into Disneyland and not pay $15 every single day. You can also use the stroller that you just purchased to go to and from the park instead of just dropping off the stroller and then having to carry your child all the way back to the hotel. And when you're done with the stroller, maybe you can gift it to a lucky family that might need one.
One of my favorite spots to go in Disneyland for lunch is the corn dog cart, the red corn dog cart.
We love the corn dogs.
On Main Street. There are several locations where you can buy these corn dogs, and I've heard that they taste slightly different, but they all are delicious. You can save a little bit of money when you buy your corn dogs if instead of buying the whole entire meal, which includes chips and a drink, and usually costs about $9,
Yep.
usually it's chips or apples, you can buy it a la carte and just get the corn dog. It's more than enough for a meal.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, and I know some people prefer their corn dog without a lot of breading. I love the amount of breading on these corn dogs. Just a weakness of mine, I guess.
They're awesome. So tip number 3 is to bring your own drinks and snacks into the park. I'm sure you've heard this before. Last time we were at the parks, I was surprised at how much soda's expensive, but even water was expensive inside the parks. And you go through a lot of water as you're going through a hot day. What we started doing is bringing our own water bottles into the park. There's a number of fountains that you can fill it up with. And more importantly, if you go to a restaurant, they'll give you ice water upon request. Always ask for the large ones. You can fill up your water bottle. Bring some snacks in a backpack, so as you're going through and people get hungry, you can just keep going and you don't have to spend a lot of money on various snacks, and you can save money for the corn dog lunch.
Yeah. Also, just to add to that, once when I was in the park, I saw someone who had an ingenious idea. You know those fanny packs that have the holders for water bottles?
Yes.
Instead of actually putting water bottles, they had a cup in there and they had put celery sticks and carrots.
Oh, there you go.
And I thought that was just an awesome idea.
Yeah, that'd be great.
A lot of joy, a lot of fun going to Disneyland is dressing up to go for adults and children. Adults can't wear costumes, but they can do the Disney bounding, but children often can dress in full-on princess dresses, or as Peter Pan, or a pirate, or anything they really want, Jedis. It's awesome to be a kid sometimes.
And you see them all over the park, and it's great to watch.
Yeah. One of the ways to save money when you're doing this is to actually buy your costumes ahead of time at like Amazon or Target. Both of them have low-cost options that are very close to the Disney originals, that your child will still get the thrill of being Alice or Cinderella or Mulan or Tiana or a Jedi Master or a Star Wars like Han Solo character or Chewbacca. Yeah. And you can save a little money. Also, if your child wants to go to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, you don't have to get on the full-on princess treatment. You can spend a little less money because they already have the princess dress that they brought in.
Yeah. If you're looking for princess dresses, we actually have an article on our huntingpixiedust.com website. I'll put a link to that article down below if you're looking for different types of princess dresses.
There were some really cute ones on there.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah. I liked the Cinderella wedding one because you don't really see that dress that often.
Yeah, but that one, of course, is the more expensive one.
Well, of
but
course.
There's a bunch of cheap ones, cheaper ones on there.
And what I saw, one costume designer, which I thought this was great, and he was a costume designer and he does, I can't remember his website, but I will put it in the link below. But he does all sorts of princess dresses and Disney themed for his daughter. And what he did is he actually glued the fabric so that, and put birds on the end of it, so it looked like birds were holding up his daughter's dress. And it was just an awesome effect.
That's amazing. Yeah, so check that out. We'll put a link in the description below. All right, tip number 5. So Disneyland has a lot of photo stops throughout. These are general areas. You'll see a sign showing that it's a photo stop, and it's a great place to take a picture. One of the most common ones is Sleeping Beauty's castle, but there's plenty around the parks. And at these stops, there generally is a PhotoPass cast member who will take a professional photo of you, put it on your PhotoPass, and then you can purchase it later. When you're at these stops, you can ask the cast member to take a picture with your camera or cell phone. Now, they won't adjust the settings, they won't do anything fancy, but they will just snap the picture. So have your camera set up right, let them take the picture, and then you don't have to purchase the picture from Disneyland. You'll have a great souvenir and a great picture on your camera.
One of the restaurants we enjoy going to when we're in Disneyland is Blue Bayou. It's a cozy, atmospheric restaurant inside the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. You can actually see it when you're going through the ride with lanterns lit up above it. It is just one of those wonderful Disney moments that we enjoy doing every trip. But it is also one of the pricier restaurants in the park.
It is.
And so we can't always afford to go like we would like to. One of the things that we do to save a little money is we go for dessert instead of going for a full-on meal. We get the experience, we get the atmosphere, you can hear the crickets from the ride, the people screaming while they're going down the waterfall in the ride. You can also hear occasionally they have a banjo player who plays there. Don't know his name, unfortunately. If you guys know his name, can you put it in the comments below? It is awesome hearing him play while you're sitting there enjoying this wonderful atmosphere. And the whole entire restaurant is inside the ride, but they design it to look like you're sitting outside in a patio in the bayou. And you can also hear, if you listen very carefully, the sound of the banjo from the ride itself, which is playing dun 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 dun.
Yep.
And it just, it's just one of those things that makes me happy whenever I go. So we do try to go there as often as we can. Now, if you decide to go to the Blue Bayou, make sure you make reservations.
Yes.
It fills up quick, and there's no guarantee that you can just walk in. So a month before you go, just go ahead, get online, make a reservation, and that way you are going to be in there.
We'll put a link in the description below for the Disneyland official website where you can actually do reservations. So those are our 6 money-saving tips. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, smash that like button down there, and don't forget to subscribe around here somewhere, and click on the bell icon. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to get notifications of when we upload new videos. Until next time, keep hunting for your pixie dust.